Okay then, so, I don't think we'll have any scar or any war paint. The nose. To the nose. That nose looks nice. Made a bit shorter, Christ. Jaw, to make it a bit thinner. A bit up. Lower that a bit. Make it a bit thinner. That's nice. Don't want to do an edit or any of these parts. Eye shape. I think that's a good option. That's nice. Eye height. The width is fine. The depth, make them a bit deeper. I like that. Just change the eyeshadow. I'll keep the eye tints like that. That looks nice. The brow depth. Yeah. Mouth shape. Mouth height. Fine. Mouth forward. Chin width. Chin length. Okay, that's all fine. So now the hair. This is kind of like what I kind of going to look like in the basic, but you know the hair is important as well. Now I have actually done this before, guys. I actually did record it, and for some reason it didn't record at all. I don't know. I pressed the button. I don't think because that's a remote. I'm on my capture card. I don't think it picked it up properly, so it didn't work. It is definitely recording now. I'm checking to make sure it works now. But it didn't record first time, so I have done this before, and I knew what my basic character would look like. So that's his hair. The beard, I don't want to have a too big a beard, like all the way up here. If you find one, like that kind of thing. I don't want to have that because he's not exactly going to be that old. But he wants to have a small kind of beard, maybe like that. That looks kind of nice. Okay, now the hair color. Black, I think. So finish and name your character. Yes. Wait, give me a second, guys, to just check something. Okay, guys. So sorry about that. I was meant to have a load of time through. My mum came back and she went back again out straight. Yeah. She went back out again straight away. So it was no worry at all. But anyway, the name now. What should I choose for the name? So then, we have this time we're gonna have two names. Obviously, a first name and a surname. My Oblivion LP only had one name. There was an LP of reasons for that, like role-playing reasons. That Avatar didn't really choose to use a first name. He preferred to just people called him Avatar, and he stuck with that name, and that really became his surname, to be honest. And you know, his family, that has become the Avatar family. So anyway, his name would be. I'm gonna try and think. Call himself Draft. I know that's not a really good name, but still, Draft Avatar. That is right, guys. This character is one of the descendants of Avatar from my Let's Play of Oblivion. Now, basically, guys, I want to just I want to just say something very quickly. I never mentioned of any grandkids in my final part of Oblivion when I explained what happened afterwards. But what I did say that one of his sons did go. Okay, he left, and they never heard from him again. Avatar never heard from one of his sons ever again. Now, during his time adventuring, he did meet someone, and he did get married and have kids. Now, having such hatred for his father, no, they did really him and his son did hate each other. Well, no, I wouldn't say the father hated him, but the son hated his father. You know, a father would never hate his son and stuff, apparently, I've been told, so, yeah. But anyway, he did have a son, and he never spoke of his father's adventures, and he never told him that he was champion of Cyrodiil, so Draft didn't ever really know anything. He still doesn't know, and he will never find out during the course of this game at all about his great well, it was, you know, it was this isn't his Avatar's grandson. His Avor is Draft's great grandfather. So, you know, yeah. He won't know about Avor. He won't know about Avor being the champion of Cyrodiil and saving the world from the Oblivion Gates and Martin Septim and all that. He will not know about all that stuff. So don't worry, it's nothing. There's no like a link between the LPs. The only link between them is that they're using the same family kind of character. That's really the only link between the characters. But anyway, Draft Avor's adventure. I may as well call him Avor, guys, because I'll end up calling him Avor. So when I talk about Avor, I mean this character, so I'm probably just going to call him Avor from this point. So you know, Draft Avor, he is a Dark Elf, obviously. He was born in High Rock. Now, he wasn't born in Morrowind, because of course Morrowind is in a bit of a state of ruin right now, and he wasn't in Solstheim. He was born in High Rock. During you know the adventures and stuff, his Draft's Draft's grandfather, Avor's son, did go around adventuring, and he did have a son, and his son also was an adventurer, and he ended up settling in High Rock, and where he got married and had Draft, and along with his older brother, Recto. I made that name just up. So his brother was called Recto. Now his brother did die, unfortunately, at not long ago really. They both liked to play and stuff, and when they got older, they tended to really hunt together, really, and dungeon delve in High Rock. You know, they went around with dungeons. They weren't much of adventurers, but they always had a dream of becoming adventurers one day. They went off hunting for and dungeon delving and all that. And one day, Recto was killed by some bandits. This really did upset Draft, and he was really upset about it. And he really wanted to carry on and do what his father and his grandfather, and as well as he did, although he doesn't know, his great grandfather did, which was adventuring over Tamriel. Now, not long before the events of this game, Avor's father does die. He is murdered, and for reasons unknown. And his mother is long gone. He does not know what happened to his mother. He has not seen his mother, for 10 years now, and he's 24 years old, so he's not that old. But he decides that he's got no family left. His brother's dead, his mother's missing, and his father has also just recently lost his life. So he decides to do what anyone of the Avor family would, which is start adventuring. He decides to leave High Rock immediately, and he heads for Skyrim. And when he comes into Skyrim, he is ambushed and attacked by the Stormcloaks Imperials and all that mess. And that is where he gets to the point where he is now tied in chains, etc. And we're awaiting his death. So, without further ado, we better get this started then.
Another refugee? Gods really have abandoned your people, Dark Elf. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the board.
Wait, what? But I'm not on the list.
By your orders, Captain.
No, you can't do this.
I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned tomorrow.
I'm not from Morrowind, pal. I'm from
Follow
High
the
Rock.
captain, prisoner.
High Rock. I've never been to Morrowind in my life, pal. Why would you send my ash to Morrowind? No, for God's sake. Well, this is rubbish. I should sue.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What the hell?
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon you.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Oh shit, no, don't. Oh, whoa. Christ. That did not look good. Language!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Dark Elf.
What? What? There's another Dark Elf, isn't there? There surely is.
Here it is again. Did you
Shit.
hear that?
I said next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What? No!